Alright guys, welcome back to a Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. A bit late on this. I originally wasn't going to make a video on it, but I saw that enough people were doing it, so I thought it would be important enough to have it and keep it on my channel for at least a timeline, so eventually if someone comes back, they can see what the celebration was part of. So Global released the producer letter. We already got one of these for JP. Most of the information in this is basically the similar. It's almost the exact same. LMATSU, basically, this entire duration, like this entire 5 minutes 22 seconds, all he does is talk about nothing pretty much, and he gives us no new information, no new content, no new events, no new dialogue. It's the same shit that's regurgitated from the Japanese version, just thrown back on here, and we get the same dumb quote-unquote timeline that gives us literally zero information, no dates, no nothing about the sync. And I already knew it, but I guess some people had like a pipe dream, like 1,000-yard dive in-game fucking Kobe type shit. That it would be 9th anniversary, but it was always going to be later than that. There was no way the time frame was going to work for it. So I was always saying that it would be New Year's, worldwide next year, something like that. But it looks more so in line with it being synced by next year, the 10th anniversary. So in about 2 years time. So that looks like it's where the actual synchronization of both versions is going to be, which is interesting. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on whether or not they should have told us sooner or later. I've seen both of them. But I'll go through this real fast, and then we'll go over the information that was in the global data download. So let's just hop in here real quick and hear LMATSU, or Zomatsu, it looks like a fucking zombie. Dude hasn't slept in 4 weeks. And I'll just let this play out, and I'll take on speaking points whenever it pops up. Wait, go fast. I think it is. Give me 1 second. I think the audio is not recording for y'all, so let me fix this. Okay. Now it should be good for y'all.
Hello, salut, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao, guten tag, hola. 世界の皆さん、こんにちは。ドラゴンボール Z ドッカンバトルメインプロデューサーのお松です。本日は10月のプロデューサーレターにてお届けした10周年に向けたロードマップの更新情報と12月のゲーム内最新情報についてお届けいたします。まずは新しく実装させていただいた機能も含めロードマップのおさらいをさせていただきます。前回
Okay, so real fast. This is going to become the most heated topic of discussion probably in Dokkan history. You're gonna see this shit posted on every forum, subreddit, Twitter post, YouTube comment section, YouTube short, probably for the next year and a half, 2 years. Because this is the most goofy, janky ass fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck does this even tell us? Where is this? Like, all of this shit has already happened. But it's just thrown on here for no reason. Why the fuck is it talking about carnival characters, domains, original animations, pixel characters, standbys, legendary fucking summons, or skill orbs? All of this shit is old. None of this is new. The only thing that's important is power level bonus and content adjustment, because they've talked about that. But all of this shit has literally nothing to do with the synchronization of the game. There's no hard date, there's no timelines for a date that it might come up or might start happening. There's no new information about the character releases. This is all old shit that has no reason being on the timeline, because the timeline's supposed to be for the future, not the past. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is here for no reason. He's just gonna speak, I'm just gonna break it down for you. He's gonna speak about nothing, basically. But I'll still let you listen to get your idea. 今回紹介させていただいた伝説降臨の仕様変更に加えて、新たに任意のリンクスキルレベルを上げることができるリンクスキル玉の実装と、マイデータのドットキャラクターが期間中に到達したレベルに応じて報酬が手に入る仕様を追加させていただきました。今回は日本版との運営スケジュール統合を見据え、今後のアップデート内容を紹介させていただきます。
まずはマイデータ上にて確認できる戦闘力に関するアップデートを紹介させていただきます。こちらになります。戦闘力に応じて様々な
So they talked about this on the JP version as well, about potential updates to how the power level system works and tweaking the levels that you get for each power level based on like link levels and so forth, that it might be changed, and or updating other opportunities to do it, such as like clearing stages per stage cleared, something like that. Let's see, it's a bonus. So this is the same thing. Increased amount of those any obtain, increased drop rates for awakening metals. Okay, so this is the same thing that's already been stated, but they might go into more depth for it. Let's see.
ボーナスがつく戦闘力ボーナスというものを実装いたします。皆さんのプレイがより快適になるようなボーナスを検討しており、覚醒メダルのドロップ率や銭獲得量が上昇したり、特定の回数制限のあるイベントへの挑戦回数が増えるなど。
See, this could be good for like red zone, but the way this is worded, actually, I think Truth mentioned it too, possibly, that they might actually reduce certain points and move them around to other places. So link levels might actually be reduced from 1,000 to something like 500 maybe, and those points might be allocated somewhere else. So this actually could potentially alter your power level, but with this as well, these bonuses might be based upon a like threshold of power level. So say like 500,000 and above will begin where the boost or bonuses happen. So say from like 500,000 to 1,000,000, you gain increased any, or the like a percentage of the drop rate boosted, or like the temp limit for certain events increased, and then from that point onward is when the potential for increased drop rates or attempt limits will arise from that. But that is something I'm not really sure how they're going to work on that, because I think once you hit 1,000,000, that's a pretty decent power level. So like say right now I'm approaching like a 2,000,000, and that's pretty solid for me because I'm basically I still spend money, but I'm a light spender, so I'm more in lines with a free-to-play player than like someone like a whale like Goresh or the Truth. So their power levels are much higher than mine. But I think once you reach about 1,000,000, your account's pretty solid. You have good, decent units. You have a lot of solid box, you know. So I think from that point, I think that's where most of the benefits are going to be coming from. But we'll have to see in the near future.
戦闘力が高ければ高いほど様々なボーナスを獲得することができます。また戦闘力ボーナスの実装に付随して戦闘力を構成する要素の数値を一部アップデートさせていただきます。詳細は2024年2月頃にゲーム内お知らせにて紹介させていただく予定ですので、続報をお待ちください。またドッカンバトルを今後も長く遊んでいただくために、これからも新たなコンテンツや機能の追加などを行っていく予定ですが、それに加えて今あるコンテンツの改善や整理も予定しております。その一つとして2024年4月頃に開催予定の第39回をもって爆裂チェインバトルを廃止させていただく運びとなりました。こちら2020年8月の第1回開催に始まった爆裂チェインバトルになりますが、ユーザー様からいただいたこれまでの声も入って、
And just to remark, April is also the time slot that we will be getting the JP New Year's currently for next year. That's when that's going to pop up. So we'll get Super Saiyan 3 and Herudagard in that time slot of April. So that's also when we'll get this, because that's also linked to their current celebration. So that'll be when all that stuff wraps up and leaves.
検し、運営一度議論を重ねてまいりました。その結果、長年運営させていただきました爆裂チェインバトルを廃止し、その代わりに新コンテンツや通常のイベントのさらなるアップデートという形で皆さんに楽しさを提供したいという結論に至りました。爆裂チェインバトルは来年春実施予定の第39回が最後となってしまいますが、皆さんに好評となっていたスキル玉などの報酬面は他コンテンツでカバーするようにいたします。来年7月に迎える9周年、節目となる
This is the big thing from this, that the synchronization is not scheduled for our scheduled July 9th anniversary, but more so in line with the 10th anniversary and beyond. So like I said, I'm thinking more so 10th anniversary is most likely, or possibly the 10th year worldwide is very potential as well. We'll just have to see. Like 9th was definitely always unreasonable. I don't know why people thought about that, but
10周年
Yeah,
そしてその先に向けてより皆さんに
wish he would
に
give
楽しんでいただ
information.
けるドッカンバトルを目指していければと思います。日本版との運営スケジュール統合についても引き続き運営一同準備を進めております。続報の発表を楽しみにお待ちください。こちらでロードマップの進捗状況は以上となります。
So he's said this, I think, since, was it Worldwide or before that? I think it was the beginning of this year, actually, for the 8th anniversary, I think. But they've always had a time slot scheduled for at least like headlining characters up to the 10th anniversary. But they can't release for no reason. It didn't even have to like show us the characters, but the time slot, so we can get an idea on the schedule for
続きまして、直近開催を予定しておりますゲーム内最新情報もお届けいたします。こちらになります。12月25日より雪の奇跡ドッカンフェスを開催いたします。こちらの
So basically he's coming back. You can't get him with coins though, but it'll be here. You can get these two 8th year anniversary RLRs though with coins. So this will be on one big Tanabata. This always comes back at the end of December. It's basically the same banner, but it'll be bigger, I guess, with all the other Dokkan Fest. Do not summon, it is not worth it, but I would recommend if you don't have these guys or dupes in them, pick them up with coins if you have them. They're very solid, but do not summon on them. It is a big gacha grab stones kind of banner, so I would not recommend that, but if you do want to get them with coins, I would heavily support that. They're very useful still.
ドッカンフェスでは11月に登場したスーパーサイヤ人4孫悟空のほか8周年のダブルドッカンフェスにて登場したスーパーサイヤ人3孫悟空&スーパーサイヤ人2ベジータ孫悟空 GT& スーパーサイヤ人4ベジータが初めて再登場いたします。さらに LR までドッカン覚醒するキャラクターが計6体ピックアップされている盛りだくさんのガシャになっております。
These guys are coming up on an easy A. They suck. They're good still, but yeah.
キャンペーン期間中のログインや
Okay, so this is what we've been collecting actually. So we've been having special missions right now. If you've been playing every day, you'll have all of these. Oh no, this is part 2. Okay, my bad. So whatever missions are out right now, as long as you've been playing every day, you'll have the rest of them on login bonus tonight, which will be the 10-day login bonus for the mission requirements, and you'll get all of those. And then every day on the login bonus, we've been having these special tickets too, and these will be used on that Tanabata banner for a summon.
ミッションクリアでこちらのガシャを対象とした雪の奇跡超感謝チケットも合計20枚手に入るほか、期間中コラボイベントを除き超激戦のイベントも全開放させていただきます。ぜひこの機会を活用し覚醒メダルを集め仲間にしたたくさんのキャラクターを育成してみてくださいね。こちらで本日の情報は以上となります。今後も様々な施策を用意しておりますので楽しみに。See you!
Gosh, I might make that the thumbnail. LMATSU's creepy. Where's he? Right here. There we go. His zombified state. So yeah, as you can see, he does a whole lot of nothing speaking. We didn't learn anything new. There's no new information. The only thing we did know is that anniversary's not synced for 9th, but everyone with the brain cell would have acknowledged that. But yeah, that's the big stuff right there. Another thing for the data download that we got. So we have Grade 8 Vegeta, the GT one. His Easy is coming. He's a solid free-to-play card. So make sure to grind that up for the stones. We have the tickets, the Frosty campaign tickets. It's the same thing we just saw. It's just for the banner. We're getting the SPR stage for Dragon Ball Seekers. That will be dropping on, where is it? Christmas Day, 25th. That's coming. The GT Easy area for that guy, Vegeta, is coming the 25th as well. And these will be the medals. These are the tickets for it, and these will be the special missions coming. So, all in all, not too much information. The biggest thing we're getting out of this is just the non-synced anniversary, but like I said, you should have seen that coming, guys. There's too much stuff we're missing. Like, it wasn't going to happen by then. There's too much to cover in too little time, if that makes sense. But that was the big thing, and I don't think I have it pulled up. Let's see. in the data download, it actually showed that these guys, where is it? Oh shoot, it's not gonna show it, is it? It's not. So where is it? I might be able to pull it up in here. Let's I'll quickly get this for you. So the shoot, where did they go? The cards that are originally supposed to EZA actually for the World Tournaments are not coming until 2024, which is very, very interesting. It's very peculiar. Here you go. So this is the thing with the jogger. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, the World Tournament EZAs that were supposed to be coming aren't coming until next November 17th in 2024. So all of these EZAs for the World Tournament are postponed until 2024. So this is what we're getting, alright, the 25th, but all of these won't be back until next year. Basically about a month from like a week ago. A week from today, basically. Next year. That's when they're going to be coming. Which is very interesting. I saw that and I got a good chuckle from it, so maybe that'll be the thumbnail, I don't know. One of them would be funny though. But yeah, so the biggest thing you can get out of this is LMATSU is very good at speaking nothing and giving us no information. Maybe they'll give us an actual timeline with decent information and dates for when stuff's going to start happening. If not, you can expect a very, very depressing next couple of months, honestly. Basically what we're going to be looking at is... where is it? So we're going to have basically back-to-back, not even just L's, but just straight up, like, depressing times. So these will be, I think, right before Worldwide next year. They'll be, I think, the June, or it's the May or June Dokkan Fest, these guys. For January, we're going to have Super Trunks and Omega, most likely. Where are they? Then we're going to get Ribrianne and 17 and 18. They will be, I think, February. And then March is going to be... where are the bozos at? Oh, did I already say that? No. They'll be those guys. Then going into here... pardon me. Where'd they go? Getting mixed up now. All the people are blurring together in my mind. We should already have Omega in January with Trunks, but it might end up being in late February. But they should be in a similar-ish time frame. And who am I? I'm looking for someone. They're not popping in my head though right now. Until I see them. Maybe not. I might be confusing myself. But yeah, basically you're looking at Trunks, Omega, Ribrianne, and 17 and 18. We have Piccolo and Gohan. And then I know there's someone else. They're like leaving my mind for some reason. Maybe they're so mid that my brain is actually cutting them out of my memory. Is that possible? I gotta be baiting. Yeah, no, that's gotta be all of them. So it's those guys. But yeah, it's gonna be a very, very depressing, sad time for Dokkan. But it'll be a great opportunity for all of you, and me included, to just save and save until we get back to Saiyan Day Worldwide Anniversary something. Because it's going to be a very, very dry period. It's not going to be fun. It's going to suck, honestly. But yeah, so expect possible news. I'm still waiting on those New Year's information leaks because they said it'll be in the near future, and it's been like a week since then. So who knows when we're going to get the Super Attack animations, the character details. I was actually working on my own kit ideas. I was going to make a video on that, but by the time I'm done with it, it'll already probably come out, so it wouldn't even matter. But yep. I just want to put this up, cover it for you, so I can have it on my channel, so you can look at it on a timeline eventually. We'll see what's coming to Global. It's gonna be sad, but we'll work things out. We'll see how things play. Just save and save and save. Don't spend money on these bad banners, and you'll be rewarded on a good value banner that comes in the near future. So I hope you all enjoy, even with LMATSU right here, the zombie himself. But yeah, take care. Just do good. Keep trying to push yourself better, and yeah, keep on keeping on. And as always, bye guys.